Turns out, Charlie Kirk had bones of steel, strong enough to stop bullets. We just got our first bit of actual confirmation about findings of the autopsy, and they make the story even more unbelievable, if you could believe it. We'll tell you more all about that in just a minute. But the important thing is that Tyler Robinson is safe and sound in FBI custody, waiting for all the cameras to shut off and the guards to take a nap so that he can do a little bit of bedsheet origami. The FBI has charged him with aggravated murder, along with a host of other supporting charges, and are seeking the death penalty. It turns out Tyler Robinson almost got away clean, leaving the scene with no evidence, except for a detailed text message confession about how he used his firearm to eliminate the acquired target, and then got into his vehicle and was on the lam for 0800 hours. Pay no attention to the fact that we now know that the FBI has footage of the shooter taking the shot, and they specifically cut the video they released to start just after that part. Obviously, not because he never took the shot, probably never even had the rifle on the roof, but because of redacted. Pay no attention to the old man actively causing a distraction to help the shooter escape, or to the more than 10 strange flying objects that have been located in the cell phone footage, or to the fact that the wound doesn't match the shot, or to the fact that we are being shown a fabricated text message chain, or to the new photo that surfaced of Bro stopping by Dairy Queen for a little blizzy while he's the subject of a statewide manhunt. Trust the FBI to get to the bottom of it, just like they did with the Epstein files. Because just last week, Kash Patel came out and officially told us that Epstein never even trafficked anyone to anyone. Hundreds of victims are all lying to us. The court that convicted Epstein was totally wrong. Ignore all the evidence and forget all about it.
Hello guys, welcome to the show. If there's one thing that we all can agree on is that this whole Charlie Kirk assassination has been nothing but controversial. I mean, if we are to scale the level of controversial things that has happened during our lifetime, I think the whole assassination would be up here, to be honest. And to make matters worse, the authorities have not provided any information that can put our worries to rest. If we are being honest, they have made things way worse than we all expected from them. So I don't want to talk so much, but I want you to watch this series of videos that I have put together. These are people sharing their thoughts and opinions about this whole assassination and investigation. And according to them, this whole thing is way more deeper than they are telling us. And we might never ever get to the bottom of the whole issue. We might never know what really happened, and which is what people want to know. Who did this? Well, I mean, the guy who is alleged to have done this has been arrested. He is going to have his own day in court. But was this the act of a lone shooter? Or were there multiple shooters? Why did he do all this? Is this just a matter of having differences in opinion? Or maybe some people had hand in it? What really went on? That is what people want to know. But the FBI, Kash Patel, we are not sure we are going to get anything credible from them. If we are expecting them to provide us with solid information, then we are just wasting our own time. But I'm grateful for the internet because there are serious people out there who will not let this go. They will get to the bottom of this issue. And one such person is Candace Owens. She is going to get to the bottom of this issue, I can assure you. Now listen, Candace and I have had our differences. There are so many things she has said that I was totally against, and I thought that, according to me, I wouldn't go this route. And there are things she has said that I totally thought that, well, this makes sense, right? She's making a lot of sense in what she's saying. I think she is a fantastic person, and I believe she is going to get to the very end about this issue. So let's just watch the videos that I have compiled, and let's hear what people are saying.
I'm also inclined to believe Candace Owens, to be honest with you.
Bill Ackman was very upset, and threats were made. A couple of weeks ago, before Charlie lost his life, Charlie was in the Hamptons.
Tumultuous, stormy meeting held in the Hamptons during the first week of August, convened by the billionaire ultra-Zionist financier Bill Ackman, who was close to Netanyahu and his kind of network in the United States. Charlie Kirk was summoned, and Charlie Kirk was, according to one source, hammered by Ackman and others for allowing Israel critics, very prominent conservative voices like Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson, or the anti-Zionist Jewish comedian Dave Smith, to appear at his events.
It was at this time that Bibi Netanyahu was called, and Charlie was invited to Israel. This was an under duress situation, I would say, because I've been in these situations before. When I started asking very sensible questions about Israel, as someone who had dedicated her political life to supporting Israel, many times alongside Charlie Kirk, I was met with the very same pressure. And just like Charlie was being invited to Israel, I was invited somewhere else. And when this arrived to me, it felt like a threat. Not like, hey, come here and we can educate you because you're my friend. More like, this is your last chance.
Okay, so just keep in mind that literally, just one day after that meeting, Kirk made his comments about the pressure he's facing and the criticism he's getting on Megyn Kelly's show.
Honestly, the way you are treating me is so repulsive. I have text messages, Megyn, calling me an anti-Semite. My moral character is now being put into question, Megyn.
So the timeline makes sense. Everything adds up here. And I'm also inclined to believe Candace Owens, to be honest with you, because I have personally seen the wrath of pro-Israel figures in this country threaten you. And if they see that they can't really do much about your employment, they'll go after your family members. They'll try to ruin your life. That's currently happening to my husband right now, who's not a political figure at all, has never even uttered a word about Israel or what's happening with the genocide in Gaza. But since these people can't touch me, they're going after my husband and attempting to get him fired from a job that he loves. That's who these people are. They're despicable. Despicable.
What did you gather from what people said? Do you think that there is a bigger game in play that most of us might not even be aware of? Or maybe this was just, the assassination of Charlie Kirk was just the action of one disgruntled or maybe sick person. What is your take on all this? What would you say? Share that with us in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you guys have to say. And listen, if you thought that we've seen the end of this issue, then you are clearly wasting your time, because I think there are still some more turn and maneuver on the way. So we are going to keep you informed on this channel. Please do us a favor, like the video, share the video, tell a friend or two about our platform. We are struggling to get this content in front of a wider audience. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.